So yesterday during Finalmente, we mentioned how the world has changed for the worst since we landed on the moon. And boy, did we touch a nerve. Man, oh man, about 80% of your comments we received were from viewers who think the moon landing never happened. I, like you, have heard that it never happened. And while, listen, I dig a good conspiracy. I love conspiracies as much as the next guy. I always prefer to try and check other facts rather than just run with the juicy questions, because that is more fun. So here's what I'm deciding to do today. I'm gonna take you through some of the points of conspiracy and the possible explanations. Are you ready? Here we go. Number one, how could we have filmed Armstrong's landing? Was there a camera on the moon? Explanation, no. But there were cameras attached to the lunar module which first landed, and we really did not see Armstrong landing. That was Buzz Aldrin, with Armstrong narrating and filming, which most people didn't know. He was actually holding the camera while the other guy was getting off the module. Number two, why aren't there stars in the background? It almost looks like it was shot in a studio. Explanation. When camera lens focus close up on objects, even here on Earth, faraway stuff disappears. Ask photographers, they'll explain it to you. Also, it was daytime on the moon when they landed. Number three, why is the flag seemingly blowing in the wind? There it is, take a look at the picture. Explanation, there's a rod attached to the flag so it stands perpendicular to the ground, and the movement is associated with the astronauts moving it, and the photos are taken just at the right time. Number four, cuatro. Why do shadows appear at different angles in the pictures that we've seen from the moon? This one's easy. Low sun, uneven surfaces creates different shadows. Number five, why is a rock marked with a C in the video? Look at it right there on the left. There's a C on a rock on the moon, please. Well, here's the explanation. Look at the other rock. No C, right? See, the one with the C was on a film that was actually a negative. The original was checked and it didn't show up, which means it was a hair or a fiber that was contaminated when the film was processed or reproduced, something we don't do that today with video. And by the way, ask yourself this. If the U.S. faked the landing, you think the Russians wouldn't have called him out on it? In fact, one of our senior producers here, Samir Shabazz, interviewed Alexei Leonov, who was the first man to walk in space, Russian. When asked whether the U.S. faked the moon landing, he said, no way, because we actually watched it from Moscow. We watched it with our high-powered equipment. Hopefully that helps. But the great thing about America is, look, you can believe whatever you want to believe. So how